This is a checkup video for have, has, don't have, doesn't have, and questions with have. Let's take a look at the board. Here we have a picture of a dog and a ball. And this ball belongs to this dog. So let's make a sentence about this picture. Okay, the dog is an animal, so we have to use it. Okay, with it, do we use have or has? We have to use has. It has a ball. Now, there's a hat, but it says no. It's negative. So it, remember, for negatives, we always use have. But what goes in the front? Doesn't or don't. For it, we say doesn't. It doesn't have a hat. Next, we have a question. We use have. Remember, we have to put the pronoun over here, the same one. And we put does or do in the front. What do you think? We have to say does. Does it have a ball? Well, does it have a ball? Yes, it does. Let's move on to the next part. Here we have two people. So we're going to say they. And a car that belongs to them. For they, we have to say have. They have a car. Here, there's a bus, but again, it says no, negative. They blank blank a bus. Again, for negative, we say have. Doesn't have or don't have? Which one is it? For they, we say they don't have a bus. Okay, and we have a question. Well, again, we have to put the same pronoun. How about in the front? Do or does? For they, we put do. Do they have a bus? Do they have a bus? No, they don't. Okay, let's move on to some more practice. Okay, now for this practice, we have to find the mistakes in these sentences. What's wrong with them? Okay, so let's look at the first one. They has 2 watches. Remember, for they, we have to use have, not has. They have 2 watches. The next one is a question. Does they have 3 watches? Okay, remember, when we start a question, we have to use do or does. Here we have does, but remember, for they, we begin with do. Do they have 3 watches? And in the answer, no, we don't. What's wrong with this answer? Remember, the pronoun has to match. It has to be the same. Do they have 3 watches? No, they don't. Let's look at these. She have a dress. Remember, for she, we use has. She has a dress. How about in the question? Do she have a hat? Remember, we begin with do or does, but for she, we should begin with does. Does she have a hat? And the answer, no, she do. No means it's negative, so we need a negative here. Is it don't or doesn't? No, she doesn't is the correct answer. Okay, so that was our checkup. I hope you understand better, and I'll see you in the next video.